Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if they get the key fast enough, I mean, they may already be done with this. Saltmarsh R4 Hardcore.
A stiff wind blows in off the waves, carrying the briny stink of churning salt water.
Okay, no, that door is not open
musty,
yet.
Dirty entrance hall. He spots some faint footprints in the filth, leading down the corridor.
Or is it? No, it is. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Down. Yep. That door's open. Yeah, see, I told you, they're almost done with it. At the last boss.
The apparent leader of the smugglers glares at you. We can't let you leave alive. Now that you've discovered our operation. You should have heeded our warnings and left this house while you had the chance. The wizard vanishing. Copies of himself shimmer into view in his place. You'll be dead long before you can see through my You're the wizard doubles over in pain. How can this be?
I really like these quests too. The Saltmarsh, I think, is a great expansion. I've enjoyed it a lot. Like, it's really fun. The loot's really good. I'm actually wearing a 5-piece Saltmarsh set right now.
The gang will get their due
And the zone is great. It's just really cool.
Yourself with plundering the smuggler's wares. That should make
Well worth it. Some of the best filigrees. The only thing about the expansion that's slightly strange is the quests do not give a lot of XP for some reason compared to other legendary quests. But they're still really fun.
Deputies sent by the city. You tell the deputy to send the expected signal to the smugglers.
Trying to learn all the Vecna quests now. I like that expansion too. I'm just sad it doesn't have a Slayer zone.
The fools won't know what
it needs a Slayer zone.
The deputy stops rowing to ask them. Port or starboard, Captain? Not seeing the familiar faces of their accomplices, the surprised crew demands to know who you are. Smugglers appear on this deck to repel the intruders.
Wow, all those dudes just saved versus my hold. Hopefully the dancing ball can grab him.
More smugglers appear on this deck to repel the intruders.
Yeah, the crewmates have high saving throws for some reason. Yeah, it just ran right through my dancing ball. I can get the Reapers, but the crew? Nope. Should be fighting the captain. Yep, okay. Snake Eyes.
Among multiple love letters from various paramours in different ports.
Reminds me of Snake Plissken from Escape from New York.
Signed by a barely literate envoy.
And what's the joke with Snake Plissken? I thought you were dead. Or I heard you were dead.
The injured pseudo-dragon flees away from the fight.
I do love that movie. I'm a fan. All of the John Carpenter movies I love. Escape from New York. They Live. The Thing. It's just some really great films. Alright. See a Reaper. Do I drop down? That's the question. Put up a dancing ball, even though everything's been running through them.
With the last of the ship's officers slain, the rest of the smugglers would be wise to surrender. The ship is yours.
I don't have any bells to open that. Sorry.
This is a lot of weapons. This isn't about.
Oh, this is
ordinary
where
smuggling
Squidward
tax
comes from,
evasion
the
anymore, is
cannon,
it?
so.
Someone is preparing for war.
Ugh, I did not
and
get it,
Saltmarsh does not see it
unfortunately.
coming. You must warn the town.
Bet I got a star fragment. Okay, we're gonna recall. The next quest is one of my favorite quests in DDO. Back to basics. God, it is laggy. Okay, that's better.
A long abandoned tower stands crumbling on the hillside. The upper floors have long
There we
since
go.
collapsed. Stairs lead down into the dark.
And I like it. It's one of my favorite quests because of the map. The map looks like an old school pen and paper map. Like something that I would have drawn on graph
The
paper
collapse here seems to have destroyed the mechanism
when I
built
was a
into the
kid.
floor, whatever it was. A pulse of magical energy passes through the tunnels as the first lever is pulled. Several goblins scramble up in surprise.
Oh, a whole bunch of goblins. Okay, hit. There's a Reaper, but he's dead.
A second flash of energy surges through the tunnels as another lever is pulled.
Alright, likely he'll detour here. Yep, he did.
As the third lever
There's
is
the
pulled,
detour. I take
the
this
barrier sealing
detour.
the large chamber winks out.
Easy
The
peasy.
mage stands defiantly at the top of the stairway. You're too late. Nothing can stop me now. My new creation will set the land ablaze. As the mage falls to the ground, the magic barrier sealing the room below fades. The
Gonna
stench
refresh my
rose
fire
to
resist because he
the
throws down
nightmare
a lot
lets
of
out a terrifying bray.
fire damage, but
The
he,
nightmare falls.
yeah, they get obliterated.
Its flames flicker out. Now, to tell the villagers about what you found.
long-abandoned tower stands crumbling on
The
the
shield I
inside.
use comes from that
The upper
quest.
floors have long since collapsed. But still
Really
float
cool.
down
I like this next
into the
quest
dark.
too. I think they should let you revive the dude in the coffin.
No one has used the warehouses of Crabber's Cove for years, officially anyway. Rumor has it that some of the local smugglers used the shacks as a rendezvous point under cover of night.
I want to stay and take as many buffs as I can get, but I also don't want to lag too far behind because I'm so slow. There we go.
A figure in the corner calls for you as you burst into the room.
Gonna grab that remnant. 15 remnants, pretty cool. Was able to get a hold on that Reaper. Should be a whole bunch of stuff on the other side of this door, yeah. And over here too. Oh, they're already dead. We need to pull this? We do.
The door opens, and a gust of cool, damp air billows out.
Did we get the rare? I wonder. No. Oh no, it's there. Yeah, the spider's here. They care about it? No. Maybe on the way back. Okay, they doing the traps? He is. Great. Nice.
A halfling woman stands near. The halfling tells you that members of the Brotherhood interrogated
heading
her
out.
in a nearby building. She fears that they're trying to summon a great evil. A series of gears click in the distance, and a loud thunk reverberates through the cavern. The faint sound of chanting can be heard from deeper inside the building.
Not going after
You
the
can
spider.
hear chanting in the distance as you enter the building.
I just threw my hold blindly into that room. I think I got that Reaper. That was good.
The chanting hall.
Okay,
An
dancing
angry
ball
form
on the floor for
materializes
this,
inside the summoning
just in case. The Reaper.
A voice from the room next door shouts, "What's going on? Don't tell me you bungled the ritual. Does anyone in this backwater do anything right?" A coffin lies in the corner of this dusty crypt, covered in arcane
Yeah, this dude
wounds.
here, I think you should be able
The
to
creature in
bust
the
him out of
castle
there.
asks you to free him, but you decide that there must have been a good reason for the thing to be bound inside its coffin.
Nice. Thank you.
Best to let sleeping vibrations lie.
Whoever passed me those gloves. Appreciate it. I'll put them on Mary.
No one has used the warehouses of Crapper's Cove for years, officially anyway. Rumor has it that some of the local smugglers use the shacks as a rendezvous point.
Still looking for a ring with 2 slots. Okay, the next one is Hijacked Hall. Hijacked Hall is the one right next to Final Enemy, right? Pretty sure. I think Hijacked Hall is the boat
A beacon
that's
stands here to
laying
warn ships
on
away
its side
from
right in
the
front of me.
dangers of the headland at night.
So I'm invisible. I should not flag anything. And apparently this is really deep water, so... wonder if they killed the... They get her? No, they did not get her. So I won't. Okay. It's amazing. I think I'm going the right way. I see people. I see living people. That's even better. Okay, they're doing the puzzle. Don't know if we have a trapper. I think Butterfly can trap. Yeah, so. Obviously. Are they doing this?
Gears whir into
Yes.
action, and the ground shakes as a massive door grinds open nearby. Then there's a sudden clatter
Okay.
of stone.
Following Legion.
It seems that the shaking caused the nearby cave wall to collapse.
Going around. Oh, probably going around the trap, right? Avoiding all that unnecessary fighting. It looks like. Yep. Cool. Okay, Butterfly's doing this chest. Yes.
You find the key to open the door from the corpse of one of your defeated opponents.
All these chests drop filigrees and
As
hay
it
and
falls.
have a chance to drop the artifacts, so why not loot them, right? What am I gonna do when they take the tumble out of the game? I'm gonna be super slow.
As you approach the gates, you hear these weapons are little cry summons. Then the lizard folk drop from above. The lizard folk traitor is dead. Now, to recover the cargo you were sent here to find, you found the crates you were looking for.
I got the heavy shield. Anybody need this? I don't need it. You want that, Orcbane? I won't use it. I'm gonna give it to you. There, I gave it. I passed it to Orc. He's got a shield in his hand, so he'll probably use it. I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, I use a buckler. I evade, so I can't use a large shield. But he's got... I think he's got a tower shield on, actually.
This ship seems to have sunk very recently. The main cabin appears to be completely intact.
So I wonder if Legion goes right or left.
Have captured the seaside fortress from the lizard folk.
When I do
They're
this,
using
normally
it
I
as their
go right
base of
from here.
operations for their invasion of the coast.
But I've seen groups go left. Gotta get a buff up. Yeah, okay, so he's going left. Yeah. Well, all leads to the same place. Like I said, everybody does quests a little bit different. One of the great things about hardcore is you'll get in a group with people who do a quest completely different than you do.
Nearby and new tile on the walls show that the Sahuagin are converting this old lizard folk fortress.
And most of the time, what you discover is that the way they do it is makes it super easy. It's a lot easier. So.
You hear the clang of hammers and the scrape of shovels nearby. Captive lizard folk work on one side of this chamber, forced to renovate what was once their own fortress. Sahuagin soldiers guard the slaves. The lizard folk slaves seize their chance and turn on their Sahuagin masters.
I do really like this quest. I think it's
And the
great.
water covering the floor rises slightly.
Cookie. So they definitely have the assets to give us player housing. Like, look at these chairs. That's pretty cool. They could let me build a base. Strongholds were in the rules. I think they may still be in the 5e rules. But, like, fighters could build keeps and wizards could build wizard towers. I think it'd be really cool to, like, let you do sort of like a custom player house based on your class. Be similar to what they did in Lotro, where they had the housing area based on what race you were. So if you were an elf, you were in Celandin. If you were a hobbit, you were in Hobbiton. It was really cool.
The ground trembles. The
Yes,
water
we need
rises
player
once
housing
again.
in DDO.
The Sahuagin must be using magic to sink the entire fortress. magic power.
Oh,
You
he
and your
saved.
companions can now explore the deep water on the lower level of the Sahuagin complex.
I tried. I'm gonna grab that
An
remnant though.
imposing figure commands the throne room. This
Come
must
too
be
late,
very
bad
sick.
walkers.
The
Our
strategies
base here
behind
is
the
almost
Sahuagin's
done.
invasion.
Soon our army will swarm over this entire coast.
Get some DPS on this boss.
Your next target is the High Priestess. She must be on the lower level.
And now we go to the end fight. I think there's only one other fight that we have on the way, and it's like a couple of mobs. Like a bazillion optionals in this quest, but if you skip them, then it's pretty quick. Okay, we're gonna throw up a dancing ball.
The High Priestess has just arrived at the fortress's
Try
main
to get
entrance.
these.
Found your primary target at last.
Fool! You and the air breathers cannot hope to stand against us. Why do you not surrender?
You've
We're on
slain the
Reaper
High
Watch.
Priestess,
I'm gonna throw a
crippling
heal
the
on Legion.
Sahuagin's leadership. You take the Codex page. This evil artifact will be safe in the
Nice.
Gatekeeper's hands. Denied the power of the Codex page, the Sahuagin will be unable to invade Saltmarsh.
Gold
and the
coin.
surrounding
Yay.
coastal areas.
Oh god, I would love the helmet. Oh my god, I got it. How often does that happen? Great. Yeah, right?
The Sahuagin
Super
have captured
rare.
the seaside fortress from the lizard folk. They're using it as their base of operations for their
Wonder
invasion of the
how much did he hit 5 million? Did you hit 5 million? Reaper XP? 4.9? Wow, dude. It's insane. It's so great.
A large hole leads down beneath the earth. Strange sounds and a stranger smell from the burrow.
Awesome.
Bodies are falling into a large and deep cavern. It may be a challenge.
Yeah, that's
to
one
find
thing
a way
that
back to the surface.
Lord of the
The
Rings
passageway splits here.
Turbine coded in this like system of all these different titles, these unique titles into Lord of the Rings that they don't really have in DDO. And it's unfortunate because it would be really cool if they had a like a unique title for doing that. Burning Reaper
The
wings
room flickers to life as you touch
on
it.
hardcore. Should have a title, but we don't have a title. Like, there's no system to display a title in DDO like there is in Lord of the Rings Online. So it's interesting how different they are. You know, they do share some assets. Obviously, like the horses are the same, but the way that the game is just constructed from the base is totally different. Like the guild system in Lord of the Rings Online is amazing, and the one in DDO, it's like they made it for, like, I don't even know, it doesn't do anything. It's the worst guild system I've ever seen
A
in a
doorway
game.
up on a ledge above.
There's no, you can't customize any ranks. There's only 2 ranks.
You'll need to make your way up and
The
up
whole
the
thing
stairs
is
out
geared
of the
around 6
columns.
people.
As the wheel aligns to the correct
You know, that's the
symbol,
ideal number
the
of a
geyser
guild
spouting from the
size in
pillars
TDO, 6
slows.
people. They didn't plan on Death Smile, you know, with 1,000 members.
The flow of
Like,
liquid
we're
to the
much
waterfall slows
closer to what
and
you'd see
stops,
over in WoW,
revealing
personally.
a large ladder.
Star Wars The Old Republic, I ran a guild that had 1,000 members, and I could make 10 custom ranks. I had an audit system for the guild bank. I had a legacy system that let me see everybody's tunes. Like, so if you had 5 characters in the guild, I could tell which of the 5 characters were yours because it let me see the legacy name, you know? It's just a much better system over in that game. BioWare put together a really good system. EA ruined that game, but the initial game that was built by BioWare was very
The
good.
door opens up above, allowing access to the highest chamber. Perhaps now you can return to the surface. A ladder leads up to the surface and out of the bullywug's view. You've escaped at last.
Nice, thank you for the boots. Oh, you guys. Mary's gonna have some gear. Right now she's in level 5. The Guildmaster, she's in level 5 gear. So all the stuff that I get from here is going right onto her. So she doesn't die. But I haven't done any Reaper on her. A lot of trash. Yeah. We do the crocodile quest? I think we do. So here's the thing. Do you do the cheese way where you set all the puzzles first? When I solo it, that's what I do.
Massive tracks in the mud.
Just so I don't have to deal with those all the waves all at once. But I've seen people do it different ways on hardcore. I'm happy to do a puzzle if you do it the cheese way, but otherwise I'll just plan on nuking whatever pops. Oh yeah, it looks like they are doing it the way that I do it. Okay, that's cool. I've also seen groups. Was it you, Legion? Did you break all the barrels? Do you usually break all the barrels? I was in a group that broke like every single barrel in here to get the bonus XP.
They meddle with the pattern. Hold them, my warriors.
Which I've never done,
I will
like,
commune
on my own,
with
but I thought it was a neat
thousands.
idea. Oh, you want us over there? Okay, fair enough. I have no idea how to get up there, by the way. I'm gonna try to follow the little hands. Okay, thank you. I didn't even know you could get up here, so thanks. Try to keep the camera at an angle that's interesting.
Sahuagin's barrier vanishes. The mage is now within your reach.
Okay, I see the boss.
Another wave of Sahuagin surged from the water. 1,000 feet and charges again. The beast is fully committed to the battle. Whatever
Up
was in
here,
that
my
little barrel
range is
flown
just
1,000
terrible.
feet for a loop. The beast isn't that smart. That trick may work again.
They need to make it so that my Eldritch. There.
A great crocodile 1,000 feet shudders,
Nice.
then collapses into the mud. Dead.
Yeah, so I learned something. No, you could get up there. Wicked cool, man.
Massive tracks in the mud lead to a dark and stinky den.
Gonna ride through all the junk. We're only 20,000 away from the next Reaper point, so. But I'm only using a 30% potion. If I had a better potion, I'd probably
It
have
looks as though many travelers have
a couple
used
more
this campsite
points.
to pass the night over the years.
But I stopped using the potions after I got my 400k. But they had them on sale a while ago, so I bought a few. I had already earned the horse in the actual season 3 and the pet, so I didn't really need to do anything this season other than hang out. So I decided I was going to build a character to just help people,
A lone smuggler
and
stands here.
I've been having a lot of fun. Like, I think it's great. I really enjoy Reaper questing anyway, so. I'll throw down another dancing ball.
The exhausted smuggler beckons you over to talk. The smuggler explains that the Sahuagin.
I mean, these guys have such high DPS, they could probably handle doing R6. It's just, you wouldn't want to accidentally get hit by a invisible circle from the Vengeance Reaper. Or have to deal with a champ, get a Vengeance buff on it, or something, you know, which happens all the time. Like, even if you try to be super careful. Invisible circles, circles in the air, it's just like Vengeance Reapers are just the worst. Like, I think you could probably even deal with Doom Reapers if they spawned at level 6, 5, and 6. And then the Vengeance Reapers came at level 7. That, because they are way worse in my opinion.
The Sahuagin shrine also emanates
Just gonna
a glow
turn
of
this into a Taylor Swift concert.
Can be heard. The second shrine falls to pieces.
There we go.
Sahuagin
See?
forces rush to the attack.
The dancing champion. Can't stop moving. Can't stop grooving. Haters gonna hate. The players can play. And I'm just gonna shake. Gonna throw down another dancing ball. Oh, are they going for that side over there? They did.
With the Sahuagin defeated, you scan the horizon. Sure enough, a third shrine can be
Okay,
seen
and
to
we're
the
ready to
northwest.
mosey.
Clearly, the Sahuagin are building a network of these evil shrines as part of their
There
plan
we
to
go.
conquer.
Dancing ball active.
Sahuagin attack, seeking vengeance for your destruction of the shrine.
Another one. Wanderlust TV. Good to see you. Alright, I'm definitely throwing another dancing ball. I'm gonna try to finger that skirmisher.
You hear the call.
Yeah.
Sahuagin
Finger of
reinforcements,
death.
perhaps? At the same time, you spot another shrine to the north. Now, to destroy one more Sahuagin shrine. You don't see any more. Sahuagin spring forth to make a desperate stand.
Okay, dancing ball is up. And finger that. Oh, no, it's already dead. Or another dancing ball. Try to finger that warrior there. Ah, he's saved. Not wearing any like necro gear to buff my finger of death, so all enchantment all day. Okay. Hit the Reaper with a hold.
You hear angry shouts to the north. Powerful Sahuagin. Clearly,
I think we're ready to go. Yep.
stand surrounded by crates. Pitiful in the way of these trees.
And the boss is
Stop
dead.
the Sahuagin's mission tonight, though surely the sea
So much
will
DPS.
their efforts to conquer Saltmarsh in the morning. Speaking of which,
It's like R10
it's time for you
DPS.
to finally get a good night's sleep.
Oh, am I full? Oh, God. It's the non-stacking acorns. Thank you. We'll take that. We'll take that. And stack those acorns, baby. Wow. Oh, so your Ascension Gem is maxed out? That's crazy, dude. How many sparks do you have in it? Right, we have access to what, like one spark from Salt and another spark from White Plume Mountain. Throw those away. So that's like 150,000 XP in Ascension item. That's a lot. That's an awful lot of XP. For hardcore. Like, that's what I have on live. And that took me, you know, however long to get that. A year. No, it's only 13. If those were plus 15s, I would save them. But 13 is very common now, so. Okay, look at all that gear. Wow. Looks like Mary's gonna have a good set bonus. And I got a couple of keys. I got another billion filigrees. So if anybody needs any filigrees, I may have it. Although I don't have many rare filigrees, unfortunately. I have a lot of the generic ones, though.